Hello everybody, welcome to this next video on linear algebra. In this video we will talk about an important result which says that there is an isomorphism between the space of all linear transformations and all the matrices, right? So let me elaborate what I am saying here. Okay, one more thing here. There may be some confusion to some students or somebody who is looking at this video. So you see, we are using these terms: linear transformations, linear maps, and sometimes we are using linear operators. So some books they just use it, you can just replace with any of these three things. You can just use any of what you want, but sometimes some people specify that operators we use when the domain space and the range space is same, that your t is from u to u, but there is no hard and fast convention. So these are the names for all the linear transformations, maps or operators, right? Okay, now here what we are saying that you have a vector space u of say n dimension, and then you have a vector space v of say m dimensional, right? And I told you that you can collect in some video we have seen that if we collect all the linear transformations from u to v, right, and we saw that this is a vector space, this was a vector space, and we denote it with LUV, right? So this is the space we are talking about, space of all linear operators. So we are talking about LUV, and then we are saying if another space, there is another space MMN. This is a space of all M cross N matrices, right? So if your V is m dimensional and U is n dimensional, then you have to take M cross N matrices, right? So we will prove that there is an isomorphism between this space of all linear transformations from U to V and MMN, space of all matrices of size M cross N. So you must have guessed that what should be the transformation. So we will define a transformation from the space of all linear transformations to the space of all matrices. So because we denote the elements of LUB as T, so we'll put it tau. So I am defining tau for any linear transformation is matrix representation of T with respect to basis B1 and B2, where we fix basis B1 of U and basis B2 of V, right? So what we are doing, we are fixing basis B1 of U and B2 of V, and then we are taking the matrix representation of T with respect to basis B1 of U and B2 of V, and we are calling it as tau T, right? So in the beginning you will fix, it is important that you will fix in the beginning B1 and B2, both you will fix, and then you will take for every transformation you will find this matrix. So you have a mapping. Here is the space of all the transformations T1, T2, Tn and so on, and here is the space of matrices. So what you are saying that you take this T1 and you compute T1 with respect to the basis B1 and B2. This will be an M cross N matrix, therefore it will be in the space Mn. And then you for T2 also you compute the same matrix T2, B1, B2 and so on. For Tn also you have the same matrix Tn, B1, B2. So this is how we are defining a map, and we are claiming that tau is linear. This is very easy to prove. Tau is 1, 1 and tau is on 2. Right, so it means that tau is an isomorphism. Right, so I'll just give you an idea how you will prove that tau is linear. Tau is linear. So you'll take two transformations because tau is from LUB to MMN, right? So if you take T1 and T2 and you take the scalars alpha and beta, so you want to prove tau of alpha T1 plus beta T2 is equal to alpha into tau of T1 plus beta into tau of T2. So this is what you want to prove. So let us see what will be tau of this is tau of alpha t1 plus beta t2 is nothing but matrix representation of alpha t1 plus beta t2 with respect to the basis b1 and b2 of u and v respectively. Right, now you have to see what is this. So now if you assume b1 is u1 u2 un and b2 is v1 v2 vn then you have alpha t1 plus beta t2 of u1 will be alpha t1 of u1 plus beta t2 of u2. This is because t is linear. So you see, linearity is everywhere used, right? So you cannot ignore linearity. So this is alpha. Now you see what will be this. From here you can get that this is the first column of matrix representation of T1 with respect to basis B1 and B2, and this is the first column of matrix representation of T2 with respect to the basis B1 and B2. So you can actually prove that very easily. This is alpha into T1 B1 B2 plus beta into T2 B1 B2, right? So this is nothing but alpha into tau of T1 plus beta into tau of T2. Similarly, you can prove that this is 1 and on 2. That is very easy to prove, so I am giving it as a homework. So this is how you can prove that tau is an isomorphism. So I'll give you one example. So you can take one example. Suppose we have a space, say R2. So you have T from R2 to R2. So we are talking about L R2 R2. So all the linear transformations from R2 to R2. Right, this will be isomorphic to M2 cross 2 matrices, right? So it means that given any transformation, you can associate it with the matrix and otherwise also. So given any transformation, suppose you have this transformation, Txy is defined as x plus y into x minus y. Now for connecting it to a basis to a matrix, you need to fix the basis. Suppose because here the space is same, so I am fixing as standard basis 1 0 and 0 1. So I have T of 1 0 as 1 comma 1, which can be written as 1 into 1 0 plus 1 into 0 1. So first column of T B B will be 1 1. Then T of 0 1 will be 1 minus 1. So that is 1 into 1 0 minus 1 into 0 1. So the second column will be 1 minus 1. So this particular transformation will be mapped to this matrix, right? And conversely, given any 2 cross 2 matrix, say you take this matrix, say 2 3 5 7, how I found the corresponding transformation? That is also very easy. From R2 to R2, you know that if we define the transformation like this, right, call it A, fine, then this is a linear transformation. We know that this is a linear transformation. We already proved that matrix multiplication is a linear transformation. So this is 2x plus 3y, 5x plus 7y. So you are mapping every xy to this vector, right? So this is a linear transformation. Right, so this is how we can see that given a linear transformation T, you can have a corresponding matrix, right? And given a matrix, you can have a corresponding linear transformation, which is defined as T of x is equal to Ax, right? So let me write down it clearly, that LUB to MMN. So you have given a transformation here, you can go here with T B1 B2, and given a matrix here, you can go here as T of x is equal to Ax, right? So this is how these both spaces are isomorphic to each other. Thank you for watching this video. Please visit the website Mathsforall with the description. The link is given in the description, and in that there you have a quiz section where you can judge your performance, that you can know that how much you have learned in this course. And also please do share it and do subscribe to this channel. Thank you for your support.